it's me, K10. And guess what? My friend called me because she scraped her knee on the pavement. Ouch! And I had to run out and give her one of these. Check it out. These are bandages. Have you ever had to use one of these? Yeah, these can help a lot if you get a scrape or a cut, and it really helped my friend. I just wish that there was a way I could make her feel better. Hey, actually I do have a great way to make her feel better. This gives me a clever idea for a crafternoon. And we'll use these bandages. Come on! Whoa! Wow! I am ready for a crafternoon. So check these out. We have a couple different colors of bandages. Let's count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bandages. So my idea for a craft requires 3 bandages, so we'll use one of each, just to make it really fun. And we'll move these off to the side. And we'll start with, this is the idea. So we're gonna take a piece of watercolor paper.
Watercolor paper.
And you can find watercolor paper at an art store or the dollar store. So we're gonna fold this together. And also you can do this craft even if you don't have watercolor paper. It'll look nice no matter what. You're gonna fold it like so. You wanna make sure that the edges are nice and even and crisp. Like that, and then you wanna go like that. Whoa, that's sometimes hard. You can use your thumbnail to go like that, make a nice straight edge. And so I was thinking we can make my friend a card that is called a get well soon card. So she'll know that we're thinking of her and we want her to feel better. And my idea is we use Band-Aids. So what we're gonna use is Band-Aids, and these are waterproof Band-Aids. So we're gonna need waterproof Band-Aids for this craft. So we're just gonna open them up and we're gonna put the bandage down. It's cool, so we're actually like putting a bandage on this paper here. So we've got like one that we can put here, here, and here. There we go, we've got our 3 bandages ready to go. And we're gonna take our watercolor paints and we're going to paint around the bandages.
Watercolor paint.
To use watercolor paints, we need water. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go into our watercolor paints. Maybe I will use this nice color. I love pink paint. It always looks so pretty. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just paint around this waterproof bandage like that. And there we go. So now we need a new color. I love swirling this color around. Let's pick maybe a color like this nice blue-green color. Put that here. And it's okay if the watercolors touch, because that's all kind of the fun and artisticness of this. There we go. We got a nice kind of oval around this bandage. Then, whoa, look at that water. And then maybe we should use a lighter color, maybe like yellow, like my shirt. Let's do that. Make it all nice and ooey gooey. I like spinning water around on these to make them all nice and saturated. Saturated just means how much color you see. So if I didn't swirl this around that much, like if I did this, and I just did like boop, you know, you see a little less color than you do if you swirl it around a lot. So this is less saturated, this is more saturated. But for this craft, I like more saturated. Thank you. So we do that. And so now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something where we show the negative space. So we're gonna pull these Band-Aids off, and guess what we're gonna find? Whoa! So that is where the Band-Aid was. So we're creating bandages all over this piece of paper. And I'm gonna put this bandage somewhere else, you know, just kind of anywhere you want. The idea is that we cover it eventually all with bandages. So you're gonna peel this one off. Whoa! And you can even make a bandage kind of cross two of them. Make it really cool. I'm gonna pull this one off. Wow, that looks so neat. And I'm gonna do maybe one like that. Just, you know, all sorts of different ones. And when some colors go on top of each other, they'll create really cool combinations of colors. So I'm gonna maybe go in with a blue. I love blue. It makes me feel so good. And I'm gonna just swirl that all around. Oh, check it out. So we have a color coming right here, and that's blue and yellow mixed together. Do you know what color that makes? Green. So see how this is this is more blue, and then this kind of turned green right here when I put it right on top? It's really cool. So I'm gonna put a little bit more saturation on here. Get that blue, and you can go right to the edge of the card. And watercolor paint is easy to clean up. Okay, and so then we just remove that. Whoa! That looks so cool, and these Band-Aids are done. So check this out. This feels so unique and original, and we use bandages to make it. And this is our Get Well Soon card. So I got these stickers from the dollar store, and check it out. They are like alphabet stickers. So fun. So we can just spell this out, and then it kind of is like, you know, something extra special too, I think. So we find the G, let's pop it here, G-E, and then get, G-E-T, get. We got that word, so we got get. Now we have to spell well, which is W-E-L-L. Let's find the W. W. E. And then two L's. L. Sometimes you don't get all the letters you want in one of these. So sometimes you have to buy two. There's another L we have right here. And then soon is S-O-O-N. So we got an S. And we're gonna do O. O. And then we have the letter N. Get well soon. Look at that. Get well soon. So she'll get this card, and you can write a nice note on the inside too. What I think I want to do is I want to take a marker and make this really stand out. So I want to do something called emphasis lines. Okay, there we go. There's my marker. And what you just do here is you just do like little emphasis lines, and you could do these in any color you want. You could do this with paints too. I kind of just like using markers. When we talk about different mediums, like paint is a different medium, markers is a different medium, stickers is a different medium. So I really like art projects that have a lot of different mediums, because I think it makes them look really just full of love. There we go. And there, it's our Crafternoon creation. Yes! I can't wait to fill this out and send it to her as she gets better from her scrape. Well, thank you so much for joining me for another Crafternoon. I had so much fun. Bye! Hi, it's me, K10, and today I'm at Board Members Surf and Bike Shop in Huntington Beach, California. Have you ever been to a shop? I love going to shops and seeing what's inside. Oh, hey.
Oh, hi.
Are you the shop owner?
I am the shop owner.
Oh, that is so cool. Well, how's your day going?
It's going good. I wish it was going great.
What happened?
Well, my customers don't know if I'm open or closed. So I wish it was going great. It would make my day a lot better.
Oh yeah, well, wait a minute. This gives me a clever idea for a Crafternoon. We can make a sign that tells your customers if you're open or closed. Yes!
I need that. Please help.
Okay,
it will
okay.
make my day great.
Wait right there.
Okay,
We'll
I'll
be
be right-
right back.
Okay, go.
Come on, let's go. Whoa! Wow! So we have to make an open and close sign for our new friend. All right, this is gonna be really fun. So I have these 2 cardboard pieces that I found in my recycling bin. They were from a seltzer box, and I think these are gonna be great because it's about the size I want for a sign. And if we put 2 together, it's gonna be really strong because we want a sign that's not gonna break after a while. We want that business to be able to use it for a long time. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we also need to figure out how that sign is gonna be hung up. And I think we can use some pipe cleaners to make the little hooks for our sign. Pipe cleaners! I think I'll just cut this in half. Boop, perfect. And let's make some loops. So to make some loops, you can even use your finger and hold this side of the pipe cleaner. You just kind of go like this and twirl around until, and make sure you don't do it too tight because you don't want to hurt your finger. If you just do it really gently, you can get a little loop like this. And so the idea is we'll put this, we'll kind of sandwich, like when you make a sandwich, you put the meat or the cheese inside. In this case, we're gonna put the pipe cleaner inside. We're gonna sandwich it between our 2 pieces of cardboard. And we're gonna do that again. For this one, we're gonna make a loop, and we're gonna go twist and twist. Kind of looks like a mini tennis racket. Hey, maybe I could use a pom-pom. Boop. All right, so I'm gonna put that down here. And what we're gonna need to do next is kind of get those right in there. So I'm gonna use my favorite glue. And I'm just going to put a line right here and get that right in there. Put a line right here, get that right in there. And going to get these papers together too. So I'm gonna use some of this type of glue, especially, this is really good glue for pipe cleaners because it kind of gets in the little bits of fur. And I'm gonna put a little bit here and just really kind of get this all working together. And I think I'm going to use 2 types of glue. I'm gonna use a glue stick, and I'm gonna go around the border too. And I love that this one is purple on the inside. Sometimes glue can be white. I like that this one is purple. All right, and we're just gonna go along here and get that all nice and gluey. And I'm gonna put that right on top, make that sandwich. I'm just gonna press down and get that all to line up. Great, so you can see how this is already becoming a nice sign because we can even move these like that. And now it has something to hang from when it's, in a window. So I'm gonna just trim the bottom here, make this all line up. Boop, 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 boop. Now, I think I want to have 2 different colors for our 2 different sides. So for the open side, I think it should be a bright color. And I love yellow for that. So we're going to trace out the paper so we know how to cut it. So I'm gonna use the top edge of the paper. I'm gonna move it over because we always wanna make sure if we can have scrap paper to use later, we want the most. So I'm gonna take a marker. I'm gonna use a yellow marker because that way you can't see it if I accidentally draw over the lines. So I'm just gonna cut this out. Boop, 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 boop. And if you don't get it perfect, that's okay too, because again, this is a sign that you're making. Like if you wanted a sign that was like perfect, you could order one, but that is just not as much fun. Okay, so we have our beautiful piece of paper ready to go here. And I'm going to use, maybe I'll use my glue stick to glue this on top. That looks great. Take my glue stick and I'm just gonna glue, glue, glue everywhere. That is so much fun. Pretty soon, I think you will not be able to tell that this was a box. Okay, so we have that side, and I think we want to put a color on this side where it says closed, because we'll have one side of the sign that says open, and then when the store is closed, you can turn it and it will say closed. So maybe, what would be a fun color for closed? Oh, maybe like, actually red might be kind of fun, because I always think like red means like stop sign, like maybe people will think that that means closed. Maybe we'll make the closed sign even more fun because, you know, if it's open, well, you go into the store, but if it's closed, at least you can admire that sign. Okay, so let's measure up what we have to cut out. That matches up really nicely. And I'm going to put glue all over here. Yeah. And then the next step is even gonna be more fun. So we've got glue, 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 glue everywhere. And we'll pop this red on here. I love that. Press, press, press. Now, the last thing I think we need for our sign is an edge. I think we can just use construction paper.
Construction paper!
So what we're gonna do to make the border is we're just going to measure out how long we need the border to be. I'm going to do that, and we'll just cut a strip, kind of like that. Again, doesn't need to be perfect because it's all about you. I'm gonna cut out a strip. And then, here's what we do to make this border look really good. We're gonna fold this in half, just like that. And we'll use our thumbnail or one of our nails to make it a really crisp edge. And so once we folded that in half, the idea is that this can go inside of that. And we'll just tape it down or glue it down actually. And that way we'll have a nice border for our sign. So I'm just gonna put some glue. Again, you could use any type of glue you like. I'm just having fun with a glue stick today. Any type of glue will work for this. And you could also use tape. And you could also use washi tape instead of doing this. We're gonna take this and we're gonna stick it right in there, and we're gonna fold this up and over, and we're gonna press, 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 and check it out. We have a bottom border on both sides, and you don't see any of our edge at all. So I'm going to trim this off this side, and we're gonna make another border. Okay, so I have here to here. I'm gonna cut right here. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna glue right here. Do, 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 And we're gonna just put that on. Okay. Ooh, perfect. Now we have our glue right here. And we have 2 little empty spots. And I think what we could do is we could put something there to decorate that so people don't even know that there was an empty spot. I think we could use some pom-poms. I'll make a big glob right there. I'll make a big glob right there. And I'll put these pom-poms right on top. Oh, that looks really good. It looks like they're supposed to be there. I love that. Okay, so now we need to say the word open on this side. So I'm gonna use my marker to kind of lightly trace out the word open. And open is spelled O-P-E-N. That means you're open for business. And I think this side, I think I want to do something really fun. I want to make these letters bold. I think I'll use washi tape. And the fun thing about washi tape is you can kind of shape it as you put it on. So you're the boss of that washi tape. Okay, here we go. The thing about this is you could just leave it as marker writing, but I just think that it looks so much more unique when you use a different medium. So marker is a medium, pipe cleaners is a medium, washi tape is a medium. I think it's always nice to incorporate a bunch of different mediums into this. I saw this washi tape and it's kind of metallic. I love that. Maybe I'll do a line of it here. So take a look. This is our open sign. And now we get to make the closed sign. So I think we should use pipe cleaners. And we're going to shape the letters with pipe cleaners. So we're gonna make the letter C. So I'm just going to twist, 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 twist. Boop, 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 boop. Kind of like how we did the little hooks. That's how you can kind of double up on a pipe cleaner. And we're just going to shape it into a letter C. Just like that. And I'm gonna pop it down right there. And then I want the letter L, O, S, E. And the last letter is the letter D, C-L-O-S-E-D, closed. And I'm gonna use this to get all these letters down on this sign. And it's okay if you use a little extra because it will dry clear. So now we need to make the hanger for the sign. So what I'm going to use is some string. I'm just gonna cut a little bit of it because this is gonna be the thing that hangs up. Move that back, and I'm gonna use a straw. So the straw will be really helpful for hanging it up, and it'll be something that can kind of be a support between these. See? And it hangs up like that. Cool, huh? So we are going to push this yarn through the straw, and to do that, I'm gonna use the back of a paintbrush. Always in crafts, you never know where the tool to do a job is until you need it. And you can just invent whatever tool you need. So we're gonna keep pushing this till we're all the way through the straw. go on in. Hang on. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna slice this open. Oh, there it is. Okay, and we're going to pull this through. And thank you, paintbrush. And we're going to bring this through our sign. So we're going to take this. We want to put the rest on the straw. Pull it through. Nice. Perfect. And we're going to knot the top. So we're going to tie a knot like so. Pull it nice and tight. And then to hide it, we're just going to pull it right into the straw. So look at that. Check it out. This is our Crafternoon creation. We made an open and a closed sign for a business, and all we have left to do is bring it to the business. Yes! Hi, 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 hi. I hurried back. Check it out.
Oh my happiness. This is for me?
Yeah, this is a sign that will tell your customers if you're closed or if you're open, and you can hang it up in the window.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
I will. I'm going right on the window.
Awesome. Well, that was just so nice. I love when a craft can help somebody else, don't you? Well, thank you so much for having another Crafternoon with me, K10. Bye.
It's me, K10, and look at where I'm walking. It's a path. Yeah, I'm on a hike. A hike is like a walk, but you just do it on a path. You can see all sorts of really cool things like other people and animals and plants. Oh, hey!
Hi,
Are you on a hike?
I am on a hike.
Oh, that's so cool! A person who goes for a hike is called a hiker. That is so neat. How's your hike going?
It's going really well, but I kind of wish I had something to help me walk a little bit better.
Hey, wait a minute. This gives me a clever idea for a Crafternoon. Wait right there.
Okay.
Hang on. Wait, but I'm gonna need a stick and your 3 favorite colors.
Orange, yellow, and blue.
Orange, yellow, blue. Okay, help me remember that. Okay, wait right there.
Whoa. Okay. So we've got our stick. That will be our hiking stick. And we've got our embroidery floss.
Embroidery floss.
I love embroidery floss. It is so cool. You can use it for so many different things. So let's remember, what were his 3 favorite colors? They were orange. So let's use this orange because we already had it. Yellow. So maybe we could use this yellow. That's really nice. It kind of matches my top. And the last one was blue. Maybe this blue. That looks really nice. So we've got orange, yellow, and blue. Great. So when you have embroidery floss, it comes like this. And you can always like easily pull it out like that, which is pretty cool. So it's all looped in there. So we're gonna start on this handle. So we're gonna tie it on, just like so. And you're gonna double knot it. And then all we're gonna do is you're gonna line this along there, and you're just gonna start wrapping it around. You can wrap it up, you can wrap it down. The most important thing is that you kind of just do it your own way that you wanna do it, and you wrap for about like, you know, half of a finger, and that's how long we'll go. So you can also incorporate other things in it. So I was thinking we could use a pom-pom.
Pom-poms.
And you can also wind it on. You could also maybe use a pipe cleaner if you wanted. You could put anything in as long as you kind of like wind it on and hold it that way. So there we go. Look at that. We've got a stick with the blue pom-pom right in it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this, and we're gonna tie this so it is nice and tied off, just like so. Boom. So we'll use our orange next. So we're just gonna pull this out, and we're going to we're gonna tie this on. Whoa, stick, don't move. We're gonna tie this on, boop, 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 boop. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to hide this in the cord that we're wrapping around. So, and we're gonna lay this part down too. So really, like when we're wrapping the orange around, we're trying to hide the extra cord of the yellow and also the cord of the orange. So let's remember the favorite colors. Maybe we could put a yellow pom-pom on this one, so I'll grab a yellow pom-pom. These are such cool colors all together. This orange kind of reminds me of an orange vegetable that I love. Do you know what it is? Carrot.
Num num num. I love carrots too.
So just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. And then when we've kind of got to that half a finger length, we're going to cut it. And remember what we're gonna do? We're gonna tie it. Okay, so we're gonna tie that right there. Boom. Okay, so the next color is the blue. We have this beautiful blue. It's kind of like a periwinkle blue, I think it's called. So we're gonna pull that out. And we're going to tie it on. And like, you know, this doesn't need to be perfect. It just has to be kind of fun and how you would make it. So you might not even make it like how I make it, but it's gonna be special no matter what because you made it. And if it's a gift, that's even cooler. So we're just gonna start wrapping this around. And we're gonna hide these orange pieces and this long string too, because we don't want to see that. And I think what we should do is we should make this a pattern. So a pattern is something that repeats. So if we have yellow, orange, and blue, what should be the next thing in our pattern? Yellow. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to cover it in a glue and water kind of potion. So take a little cup and we're gonna just glob some of our tacky glue in. All right, here we go. Whoa!
Glue!
And we're gonna take some water and we're just gonna pour it in. Just enough to maybe cover it like so. So we're kind of watering down some glue. And we're gonna use a paintbrush for this. I'm using kind of a bigger paintbrush. And take a minute and just swirl this around. And this is looking great. Okay, so now that we have our mixture ready to go, we're gonna take I like using a piece of tin foil just to like catch the mess and not have it stick. So we've got our tin foil down and our little jar of this. So what we want to do is we just want to coat all this stuff in our glue mixture. That way it kind of like gets everything a little wet and also helps everything set. So, you know, it stays on a lot better than if we just left it as it is. Because right now the only thing holding it all down is our knots. So we're just gonna flip it over and we're gonna do the other side. Whoa! And just get that on there. Nice. Just brush it on. There we go. All right, so check it out. This is our hiking stick. So all we need to do is wait for it to dry and go find our hiker who's waiting for us. Yes!
stick?
It is. Check it out. And it's
Cool.
your favorite colors. Yellow, orange, and blue.
Wow,
And I did it in a pattern too, so it repeats.
it's really nice.
Thank you so much. And yeah, that's to keep your hand nice and comfortable so you don't have to grab the actual stick. Yeah.
Cool, this will help me so much on my hike. Thank you so much.
Of course. I love when a craft can help.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. Good luck on your hike.
Thank you.
Wow, that was so nice to help somebody with a craft. Well, thank you so much for joining me for another Crafternoon.